Hello and welcome to the Tarkis Zone. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to be talking about Revelation Online, and they just released the actual beta phase 2 test environment, and it's going the date that is it's going to be on 12/20 of 2016. So hooray, we got the date. This is great. I'm really excited about we're going to be beta testing this thing, trying my hand at understanding the game. Now, this is a great opportunity to get into the game pre-release and understand the mechanics. And for you to do that, you're going to need a beta key. So you either can get a founder's pack and get a beta key that way. That's a guaranteed beta entry. You'll be playing on the 20th. And if you try a third-party website for a raffle, you're going to cross your fingers and hope you get in. That's one option. You also can just create an account on Revelation's website, online's website, and then they will send you, hopefully they send you an invite. All right, well, that's what this video was going to be about, was just telling you guys, look, great, we got a date. It's 12/20/2016, and for those people who just want to go back to work or do whatever they want to do, they can pause and stop this video and move on. But I am going to talk a little bit more about the game itself, because I spent the last 3-4 days watching videos after video after video, watching beta play from the original beta testing that they had a few weeks ago, and I wanted to share some thoughts. And some of it's negative, some of it's positive, but I think the positives so outweigh the negatives. So let's just move forward with some video, and as I tell you what some of the negative takes of this game was. Now, this person who is playing this tank class and a few other people who played a tank class during the beta had a few concerns. And one of them was that the fact is, when you're tanking, this is cool cutscene stuff, when you're tanking, it seemed like it was vanilla action. Like you did X, Y, and Z, you did X, Y, and Z, and you did X, Y, and Z, and that's all you did. And if you watch some of the video, you'll notice that it is the same things over and over again. I imagine they're aggro generating abilities. I have played the game, I don't know, but when I was watching and hearing these people, they're like, well, geez, this could be more complicated. Some people like the A, B, C, C, B, B, C, and then do something. I don't like having to hit 90 buttons to do something. This game appeals to me because it looks like you hit one button, you do it, you do a couple of maneuvers, and as long as you're doing it correctly, everyone's happy. It does have amazing graphics. Check out these graphics. If you have a robust video card, you're going to love this game. Well, let's move on to video. Let's move on to video 2. This is a little bit more highlight of the graphics and some of the gameplay. Now, the other complaint or concern was the fact that the UI above your head gets really cluttered, and you can't get rid of that UI at all. There's not an ability to do it. So I guess when you start watching some videos and when you start to play, you'll notice the things come above your head that tells you, if you do this combo, you'll do that, or you do this combo, you'll do that. Well, that gets stale quick, because once you memorize and get muscle memory on those combos, you don't really need to be told by the game, look, I got to do that. Now, let's watch some gameplay here. Hopefully that comes up. Like some of that stuff that just jumps up at it and kind of dirties up the screen. That would seem to be the general consensus, is it would be great for the game gods to make a function that you can shut that UI off, that you don't need to know every thing you're doing above your head, or if a combo is available, if you've already trained yourself to know that. The other somewhat gripe was the leveling between 1 to 20. 20 being when you start getting into details of the game that are exciting and fun. So if you're one of those people that think you're going to, be happy, or if you're one of those people that really are looking for excitement between 1 and 20, you might not get that, because it's really going after these basic quests to get out of the beginner island and to really just kind of work the game. They designed the game to educate you on how to play a character, and they've done it in such a vanilla way that it's boring, and that's what the complaint is. It's like, oh my goodness, it was so boring between 1 to 20. But some of these guys did it in like 5 hours. So 5 hours of their life was boring. That to me, it seems, kind of not that big of a gripe. I mean, if you did it in 5 hours, and you get 5 hours, okay, now you're doing the fun stuff. So I just want you to be prepared that there is a beginning quest line that you've got to do. Getting 1 to 20 can be very uneasy, slow, vanilla. You know, one of the big complaints is it's like, how many people do I need to go talk to today? It's like, I'm not doing any fighting, I'm doing nothing, I'm just walking from one person to another person to get these quests done, and that's what they kind of complaining about. Well, I just really appreciate you guys watching, you guys and gals, watching my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And again, I'm going to see you on the 20th. You know, I'm going to be on the servers. I'm going to be testing them just like everybody else is going to be doing. Very excited about doing it. Thank you for joining me. This has been the Tarkis Zone.